it's me, Hannah. Welcome to my channel. I'm a photographer, adventurer, and lover of nature, and I was originally going to film this intro in my renovated camper that I renovated to live in, but right now I only kind of live in it. I'll get into that in a little bit. But basically, the neighbor was doing a lot of yard work and he was being very loud. So I'm now filming in my old room instead. Because the lighting I have in my camper is atrocious. It basically just washes me out on camera. So I usually use natural lighting, but now it's dark. So I'm just filming in here. Basically, I just turned 22 and I spent my birthday in a national park, which if you don't know me, national parks are like my favorite thing. So I've always wanted to spend my birthday at one, but I've never done it until recently. My boyfriend and I went to Shenandoah National Park. It's a really great national park. It's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from us. So I've gone there a couple times, but the last time we were there was the summer. So we decided to go there for my birthday. All I wanted to do was go hiking. That's really all I wanted to do for my birthday this year. So that's what we did. Him and I both took off work and we left early in the morning, drove to Shenandoah and spent the day there. So it was great. It was an awesome time. Now let's get back to the camper thing. I actually haven't posted in a while. I wanted my channel to be focused on the renovation and living in my camper, as well as just spending time in nature. But since I'm not a YouTuber, I don't rely on YouTube for money. I don't really get that many views. It's not like I really feel the need to have to post. So I kind of just took a break from it. I also actually wasn't really living in the camper full time because whenever we got done fully renovating it, it was October. So it was cold and I didn't want to move the camper whenever it was cold out. I didn't really fully winterize it and I hate the cold. I didn't want to move during the cold season. I was also pretty much living at my boyfriend's house, so I didn't want to pay rent for a place that I wasn't going to stay at because I knew I would want to continue to stay at his house pretty often. So it just wasn't convenient to move the camper into a campground full-time yet. So it's still on my mom's property, and I'm still kind of mostly just living at his house. And I was thinking about moving the camper in the spring, but now I'm thinking I might actually wait another year because I'm perfectly content with what I'm doing right now. I love staying at his house. It's just nice and peaceful, and I'm still trying to save money. I'm going on a trip to Washington State in August. It's literally been a dream of mine to do that forever now. So I'm finally doing that. And I just thought that it would be best to try and save my money for that and just a lot of the other adventures I'm going on. And for whenever I do move the camper into a campground, I just want to have some of that extra money. But yeah, that's pretty much been what's going on with the camper and why I haven't been posting. But yeah, I do look a little bit different. I have short hair now and my hair is 2 different colors, but I love it. I love that the whole year I've kind of just been really expressing myself with my hair and my clothes. Not really right now. I was just hiking today, so I kind of just look bleh. So I'm really glad that I've actually been able to do that. I've never felt so comfortable with myself. I feel like I'm finally myself. I look how I want. I wear what I want. I do my makeup the way I want it. It's great. So yeah, life's been pretty good. But what was really good was spending my birthday in Shenandoah National Park. So let's get into that. Actually, before I get into that, I want to say whenever we filmed the national park birthday video, it was right before I cut my hair. And it was extremely windy at Shenandoah, so I'm just gonna say now that my hair was absolutely atrocious that whole video, so try not to focus on that too much. So ignore the hair, stay for the good vibes. Let's get into the video. We started the day out with some yummy iced caramel lattes from Dunkin', and on the way to Shenandoah we listened to my favorite kind of music. The ride there went pretty smoothly. Shenandoah is only like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, so it wasn't a bad drive. But we finally arrived, and I made the decision to get the $80 America the Beautiful National Park Pass because I'm planning to go to a couple different national parks this year. I thought that was a good idea. We also saw this bird flying, and it was magical. We're at the first overlook. Very windy. Yeah, if you can't tell, the wind was absolutely insane, but this view was amazing. Shenandoah National Park has a drive called Skyline Drive. It's 105 miles of scenic views. The drive is about 3 hours long, and there's a bunch of different incredible overlooks that you can pull off and stop at. So we decided to spend the day driving along Skyline Drive and stopping at all the wonderful overlooks. We also planned to go on a hike because that's what I really wanted to do, but I'm so glad that we stopped at all these overlooks. I'm definitely an overlook girly. I love mountains and I just love staring at them. I could just stare at mountains forever. But yeah, Kenny and I had absolutely so much fun looking at all these overlooks and just spending the day out in nature. It's something that we like to do together. So here's a little montage of our trip to Shenandoah. And there's that bird again. It's probably actually not the same bird, but Kenny and I just kept pointing him out and being like, it's the bird again. So in my mind, he is. But yeah, enjoy this little montage of some of the overlooks that we went to. It's so pretty. It is cold and a little windy. We're at like a little, what would you call it? Camp store area?
Yeah.
But it's
Gift
closed.
shop.
Yeah, it's closed because of the winter. But it's cool.
Very swag.
You hear the birds? They're so ominous.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like we're in a ghost town.
Yeah, it does. I feel like we're gonna get murdered. And that does look scary.
I told you.
It's closer to season. Pee break. This bathroom feels so nice and warm. We're going in the tunnel. That last overlook was definitely my favorite, but it was so cold and so windy up there because it was like the top of the mountain. But we're at this like campground area and just parked and are chilling. I might read my book for a little. We're trying to find a good trail that there's not a lot of people on. A lot of the trails that we found, there's like a couple cars there, and we just don't want to be around other people right now. I kind of just want like a chill hike. So we're still trying to find a good hiking spot. Sorry it's so windy. I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but yeah, we're just trying to find a good hiking spot. But this campground's really cool. I like it a lot. There's a bathroom. Look at that little picnic spot. It's cool. I'm gonna go on this little hike. He can watch me, so it's okay. But wow. I guess this is part of the Appalachian Trail. I'm literally on the top of a mountain right now, guys. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. This is the backcountry. Gotta get my hiking boots on. It's not cold except for the wind. The wind is what's making me chilly. It's making my hands cold. But this is so awesome. This is such an awesome birthday. I've never been on a trail like this. This is crazy. I wish you guys could see what I see. Wow. I'm turning around because I heard some animal noises and I think it's a bobcat. So I'm going to be walking back to the car and I'm literally away from his view, so. My hands are so cold, but my body is so hot. This is the trail we're going on, that we're hiking. Nicholson Hollow Trail. We're hiking on a mountain. He found a little spot in the tree. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I just keep saying something. You're just all the way back there.
Sorry.
So
It's just so pretty.
that's why I turn around. Because I'm like, she take a picture.
Yeah.
Of a video.
Yeah. I love hiking.